Hey, what's up, guys? Charlie here. So, guys, the SMP, and this is it. This is the final result after doing it for the third time, the third session. It's been, I think, 3, 4 days now since I did it, and you can see how it's looking. The first 2 times I did it, it was a little bit lighter. So then it's this go ahead and make it really darker this time. So this is really good. Now you can see the growth on there is, you can see the difference in the growth on there. I've let it grow for a few days. I don't want to touch it. I did try to shave it a little bit in my pit bull, but this is too close. It gets in too close. It's too clean. I love this, so I'll have to try to find another shaver that leave a little, just a buzz cut, and leave some hair on there so it blends and look the same. I'm thinking of using my Andes, but I don't think the Andes is as good as the I don't think the Andes is as good as the balding clipper, so I might be using this one there. So I'm gonna try this one there. So this will be the first cut. Yeah, so you can see on this picture here, that's when I first started off. I was, completely bald. And, it's been quite a few years since I haven't had a hairline. And then I went in to see Dennis at Scalp Pigmentation. I'm in the office here waiting for my first session. And this is halfway through. And you can see the front haven't even been done yet. And then it's going on here. He almost complete the first session, and you can see the hairline start coming in right there. So he's putting down like a foundation. So this is right outside the office after I was done, and you can kind of see the hairline coming in right there, like a really small fade. That's a couple days later, and this is the second session going in. You can see it was a little too light, so we had to go in and do that session there. And again, this is after. Let me see. I think this is around the second session time. Now, when we went in for the third session, and you can see how light it is. I allow my hair to grow out a bit so he could see how the hair really came out. The first 2 times I cut it really light, but you can see he kind of brought the darkness in on there, kind of fixed up the edges, and it started to take form and look really good. And this is a couple hours after, and you can see the redness. Let me tell you, there was a lot of pain in there, but I went through it. Here we go. That's about 3 days later. The redness is still there. Wanting to scratch it, but just couldn't scratch it. And you can see it kind of fading there. The redness kind of going after about 4 days, or I think that's about the 4 or 5 days. And then eventually, you can see how it start coming in really nicely. The darkness start really showing. The hairline start showing off right there. So it's been a long process. It took me a few months. Part of it was really up to me too, but it took about 4 months to really get it done completely. But yeah, it's all worth it, guys. All worth it.